Welcome back to Fallout 3. Before we go on, I want to go back to the bank. We found a recording. It mentioned a password and I completely forgot. That's how we opened the bank vaults, with verbal password recordings. That is the bank too. How lucky for me.
Don't tell Evelyn. The password? Buttercup. Why?
Processing. Processing.
Pretty well money.
Voice ID confirmed. Access.
Not really worth the detour, but okay. So we are going to this area of the map. There are 4 locations, including the map. I mean, I'm gonna assume this is it. Like 1 location here and then like 2 down here. I'd like to go to those first, but I'm pretty sure that my last quest should be in that mansion. It looks too important. And I would like to do all that today, if possible. Finish off Point Lookout. So we can go back home to Bittercup, who has had her own vacation adventure somewhere. I'm sure she'll tell us all about it. Let's follow the road. And so far the locations have not been huge in this game. So I think we can finish these all up. Up. It's cool, friend. Never mind. Hello, ghoul friend. Olfi Clan plot. Okay. Is there anything interesting here? This is it. Wow, you know, location-wise there has been a lot of like duds here. Oh. There's a rude dude. Help me, ghoul friends! Reaver! Well done, friends. Yeah, it's south. Oh, that must be it, yeah. I was right, we found at some point, right here at the beach, a few cameras, and with these dancing swamp people. They only appear and do that dance after you finish the main quest, so I think we're like glad. Should be glad I missed this on the first one run through. So then we got to see the dance. We haven't seen smugglers in a while. A door to a tent. That's very weird. Why does the tent have a door? Hard-locked first aid kit. If anyone needs first aid here, that's tough luck. Oh, didn't mean to pick that up. Not in the business of picking stuff up here today, to be honest. Unless it's something valuable. Collective benevolence. Evaluate medical and social needs of local populace, raise awareness of health risks and provide aid on a local need basis, assist with federal fitness registry compliance program. Volunteers must always uphold the standards of the collective benevolence program, public and private. Oh god, know the signs. Safeguard yourself and your community by knowing how to identify a person suffering from the new plague. If you're sweating, ice-based contusions, swelling, the swamp people. Okay. New ideals, such as socialism. Ah, that's funny. Remember, it's a CIR. When you believe you've come into contact with a person exhibiting one or more of these telltale signs, remember to CIR. C. Confirm symptoms. Approach a person suffering from symptoms if no civil medical professionals is available to do so. Verify the subject has symptoms of the plague. Isolate. Once it's been established in the case of new plague presence, separate yourself from the person exhibiting symptoms. Report. Subject to the fitness registry. Cool. Protect yourself. The new plague is commonly known as a social disease. This means that the new plague is especially contagious and can be commonly caught in the sense of a social interaction, such as ice cream socials, cruising Main Street, promiscuous activity, sodomy, attending fairs or festivals. What's the best protection against social diseases? Why not stay home and enjoy a novel, home-cooked meal, limiting your exposure to other videos in the best and more surefire way. Yeah, I mean, not wrong, but phrased very, very strangely. Get registered. You know that the government can protect from the new plague and other biological dangers? It's true, and all you need to do is visit your local federal fitness registry. It's some kind of scam, this like fitness registry, I don't know. Seems very strange what you're talking about here. The way you phrase everything. Unit delete logs. Arrival of first carload of volunteers today. Federal presence is nil. I guess the registry program came and went here at some point. There's some leftover equipment from them I've been others to remove from storage and use. We've got some basic antibiotics and the hygiene supplies and a couple boxes of new plague awareness pamphlets. Not much to work with yet, but we were at least able to get settled into the motel. For now, I'll focus on setting up our outreach center. Okay, what's the last one? Victoria was badly wounded today. She took a truck of supplies out to the Argandolf Cathedral beyond the river. Most of the who want to help are living in primitive dwellings in the wetlands. The cathedral was the closest public building in the area. She wasn't in much state to give details, but it sounded like nobody was around when she arrived. She went into the swamps to try and make contact with locals at one of the shacks out there. The paramedics are treating a wound on the back of her head. She okay, but it sounds like her skull was fractured. She doesn't remember anything beyond blacking out. She went to the bog. She went to the bog. Disaster relief outpost. Now you tell me. Now that I already know. This bag of yeast weighs less than half than a fishing battery. I just don't buy that, you know. Those fishing batteries, I don't know. Oh, wait. Hidden first aid kit. With 6 stim packs, Jesus Christ. Oh, hi.
Greetings, child. I'm Marcella, missionary and student of the faith.
Oh, you sound like it.
How are you?
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual, child. I'd enjoy sharing my belief in the faith, if you'll listen.
Sure, let's indulge.
Would you like me to recite some scripture, or did you just want to know more about the faith?
My mother had a favorite passage from the Bible. Recognize it?
Of course. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. So lovely. Selflessness like that is a rare commodity these days. I can see why that particular passage inspired her.
So what's your mission?
We try to improve the state of the wasteland by doing good where we can, and by spreading the word of the Bible.
I do half of that.
We also recover and restore religious relics that we can find, but that's a secondary goal.
Cool.
What else do you want to discuss?
Didn't think that was still around, this things, in this place. What do you think of Point Lookout?
I'm relatively new here myself, but I'll share what I can.
What do you think of the locals?
Hostile, in a word. I try to observe, but the swamp folk are dangerously aggressive to any outsiders. Lucky for us, they tend to keep to the swamp.
What do you make of all the bones and dolls and sticks around here?
Swamp folk fetishes or totems, they probably mark territorial lines or maybe are involved with rituals of some kind. I've read about a lot of primitive beliefs that use similar symbols. Voodoo magic, Santeria, Obeah. Fascinating, if somewhat disturbing. Though the underlying beliefs seem quite dark, I'm not sure they're anything more than an empty set of traditions to the swamp folk.
Did you set this campsite up? There's supposed to be more of you.
Sort of. The tents were collapsed when I found them. I was able to put them back together. This one smells the least like a wet Brahmin. I restored a terminal in one of the other tents. From that, it would seem that these tents were originally put here before the war by medical workers.
You said you're not from around here.
Right. I'm from the Abbey of the Road. I'm afraid its location is secret, however.
Okay, Abbey Road.
What else do you want to discuss?
Nothing.
Go with great care.
Aw. Do you mind if I take that? I'll take the pre-war book. S. Marcella J. Abbey of the Road. Obadiah Blackhall. Bachelor by the name of Obadiah Blackhall. He lives in an old manor by himself. That's where we're going. Class A manipulator. He solicited me to recover a book which he claimed to be a family heirloom. Man gives me a bad feeling. I want to investigate this book and its connection to the swamp folk region, but he was reluctant when pressed for more information. Update. Confirmed Blackhall connection with regional beliefs. Appears that a recent ancestor to Obadiah named Constance Blackhall acquired obscure text known as Krif Bekni. Not good. I've mentioned of the book before. Must destroy. Tobar the Ferryman. Ferryman's quite a character. Dubious on the faith, but tolerant at least to hear my administrations. Seems there's quite a bit more to the man, and he certainly isn't without the smell of sin around him. We'll visit periodically while in Point Lookout to preach if he'll have me. Tribal culture. Tribal culture occupies major sanctuary to the faith in region. Cathedral of the Ark and Dove. Would love to mine location for artifacts or any intact texts, but residents openly ostracize outsiders. Have offered to induct me into their tribe, attempting to undertake the oath as a ruse to gain access, but moral reservations too great. Chapter of the Pit. That's a DLC. Took shelter with a merchant caravan during a windstorm. More worrying tales from the pit. I wonder if my purpose will take me there one day. But now I must continue east to the Commonwealth. I've done what good I can here and need to get out before it catches up with me. I was able to board a passenger on the boat headed south and don't know where I'll end up, but that's the nature of this work. Sojourn in the capital wasteland. Tobar tied the Duchess up in the capital wasteland. I spent the afternoon training at a place called Rivet City. Broke bread with a Father Clifford. Inspiration to see another believer to faith. Oh yeah, there was another one. Must make my way back here soon. That's it? Okay. Just out of curiosity. You do have a key and you don't have a key. Well then, what's the point?
Go with God, child.
I will look at the boat. I don't see an entrance on the boat. Okay. If I remember correctly, the last location before the man is like here, like on this island. So let's stay by the coast. There's probably going to be some mire lurks. So this is not really a mire. This is the ocean. Up, swamp man. It's a blowfly. It's a lot of blowflies. And a mire lurk after all, okay. Wrong button. Queen is attacking me, really? There we go. Give me your meat. No, I don't want your meat. I'm not in the market of picking stuff up today. I have enough stuff. That guy's leaving. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, way off. Okay. What the hell? There's nothing here. How can this be the place I've been looking for? Dove Delta. Ship? So he can't get to me. Is this whole place just the Dove Delta? Oh wait, is that a... No, it's not a hatch, is it? What the hell? Yeah. Location-wise, this place has been very weird. Some is just nothing. Oh, welcome to the Dove Delta. There's water. Cool. Never seen water before. Let's go to that mansion. Or was that pier like the big treasure of Dove Delta? His Stimbaks to have at this point. Almost 700. They have dolls hanging from your roof. Yeah, so he is related to the swamp people somehow. Blackhall Manor. So far it's peaceful. The lunchbox. Do you have any Nuka-Cola? You do. Do you have any more Nuka-Cola? No. How disappointing. Oh! Some money in the trash. Up a side entrance. Huh. It's very quiet here. Reminds me a lot of the man that was blown up. Now, like this room is familiar. Your friend.
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house?
The house looked abandoned, so I just wandered in.
Well, Blackhall Manor isn't abandoned. Not yet. At least have the grace to come speak with her owner properly.
You said I shouldn't come too close.
Good, good. People should be able to sit and have a conversation, especially in times like these. Civil discourse, the greatest of our lost arts. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad you think so. Conversation is but one of the virtues that separate us from cretins like those swamp folk. Swamp folk who, I should mention, absconded with a book, a precious family heirloom. I wanted to ask you, friend, will you get it back?
Questing, that's what I do.
Good. The fools who stole it believe it has powers, so the thing is probably well guarded. There's a ritual site east of the boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll find it there. Bring it back to me, and be paid.
Cool. Tell me about this house.
I don't suppose there's any harm indulging you. What interests you?
How old is this place?
Hundreds of years, and still standing strong. You're within a fine example of Victorian architecture, my friend.
And your family's named after this place?
Just as much as it's named after us, I suppose. We took the Blackhall name when we arrived on these shores, generations before the Great War. We do well to remember history, particularly in this dark time.
True, true, true. You seem to really hate the swamp folk.
I suppose larceny isn't enough reason to hate.
Do you mean those people living in the old cathedral?
No, not them. That lot wants for brains, but they're at least somewhat civilized. The swamp folk have no creed, no morals.
It bothers me that the tribals had fingers we could collect and the swamp folk do not. Seems weird. Are they dangerous?
You must be new here if you don't know the answer to that by now.
Just picking options.
Yes, they're dangerous. They shoot at, smash or try to eat anything that isn't them. And half the time they shoot at each other.
Never seen that.
They may have been men once, but no more.
Why did they take your book?
They think the book has a kind of occult power. Superstition and nonsense, of course.
Okay, I'll go do a quest.
Don't get yourself killed.
I guess we don't have to sneak around here. That's suspicious. It looks like it would be a switch, I don't know. I might have read too many Jim the Paladin books. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're right, Mannequin. There's no such thing as reading too many Jim the Paladin books. I expect to find the other staircase here at some point. There we go, that's the good stuff. Man, these like wardrobes in this part of the world are so full always. Oh, cherry bombs. More cherry bombs. Awesome. What's this done here? Found the staircase, so there's like a secret on the map. No. Okay, well we have all the locations, so finding that where we have to go shouldn't be that hard. Just teleport there. I'll take the side entrance, so just in case it goes somewhere else. It's not. Why do you have these on your like house though? Oh hi, you.
Wait a moment. I need to know. Has Obadiah sent you in search of a book?
Yes.
I thought as much. Listen to me very carefully, child. You mustn't bring it to him. That book is known as the Krivbekne, and it's a thing of evil purpose.
What does that word even mean?
Yes, the Krivbekne. The Blackhall family has a long, evil history with the book. It was lost to them long ago, but it's found a way back to Point Lookout, and Obadiah seeks to reclaim it.
And why do you want it so badly?
Obadiah's no better than the heathens he's asked you to steal it from. He believes he can use it to control them, and God knows what else. There's a way to destroy that damned thing. I intend to do just that.
I'll consider it.
I ask no more. You can find me at my tent on the beach, south of Blackhall.
Yeah, we met.
God bless your path, child.
The ritual site. Let's not teleport straight there. There might be enemies. We might regret that. skulking around. Like they own the place. Which they probably do. More than me, that's for sure. I think this was here before. I would have found this. Oh. Ah, it's a swamp gas, okay. Very quiet down here, except for the swamp gas. I see a blue. The mystical blue light of quantum. And stim packs, I guess. This is the atmosphere chamber to make sounds. I think these balls do have like physics. They aren't like pre-made. There's whispers again. Oh. Heard whispers like these before. In the place with the chipped ghouls, and then where the monolith was. In Dunwich. Which, as I researched later, is actually like a reference to one of those Eldritch stories. No Nuka-Cola. Bad feast. Why is there's no one down here? I've been up there? I can't go turn around. Yes. Is my light on? Yes, that's with light on. Jeez, it's dark. Activate the ceremonial lectern. The large tome set in his lectern must be the Grivbegni. It is stamped with what appears to be fresh blood. Take it. Let's get cherry bombs, and I want them.
Fresh meat.
Now they are coming. It was too quiet. Yeah, that path doesn't lead to the exit. Sneak attack. You didn't see me at all, did ya? Yeah, a second. I'm reloading. No, not the moonshine. Have that back. I don't want that. Where's the guy who was here? Just hiding down the corner to ambush me when I'm trying to leave. Asshole. Anyone else? By the exit? Oh, we're good. They're still waiting up here. No.
Hey!
Jeez. Where you all come from? I noticed we haven't seen smugglers in a while. I was expecting you here. Anyway. Oh. Well. I'm glad we were able to record her last words.
They attacked while I slept. I don't expect to survive. I only pray that that you haven't taken that book to Obadiah. You must take up my mission. There is one way to utterly destroy the Grivbekne, but you must take a pilgrimage far north of Point Lookout in the capital wasteland. Seek a place called Dunwich.
Really?
Within is an obelisk, itself a wicked thing. It'll consume the book. You need only press the book to its surface. May God shed his blessings upon you, child. Make haste for Dunwich. My God, I am sorry for all my sins with all my heart. In choosing to do wrong and failing to do good, I have sinned against you, whom I should.
Well, I would usually do the quests as I'm being given them, but that's like the most Jim the Paladin thing I've ever heard. Take the evil book to a monolith and have it burned away? That sounds awesome. I want to do that. Well, I guess that ends our trip to Point Lookout. Have one last repair to full. I'm gonna miss you, dude. You are a
New
fucking
people mean new business.
god to me.
Y'all here to buy something?
Have enough for the nuke grenade? No, tin can and racks of cleaner. Oh well. We're gonna have to pick up all our stuff, of course. Goodness, it's so dark. Let's leave in the morning. Well, Mr. Jang, it was nice of you to let me stay here. I'm gonna have to go now. What? Really? Okay. He just told me that as thanks for being such a nice roommate, he told me like a password that you can activate, like a voice-activated command on a computer. Let's try that. Gutsman's ass.